What's up? How's it going? That's weird. Yeah, map 5 is rough. My window's weird. Hold on, let's see if I can fix it. Yeah, the last turn on one is really rough to get. That was weird. I can try to show you what I'm doing here. Yeah, I'm doing a brake tap and a release. It takes a minute to get it dialed in. This map is kind of weird to play. And sometimes you want to release too, like mid corner. Like you don't want to gear up. You're probably gearing up in the middle of your turn. Essentially I do a tiny release before that plastic and then a tiny release right after. Pretty much my... I saw a clip though of somebody, like some people are getting it good just drifting into that little corner instead of like doing any releasing. I'm gonna show what that looks like right here. I'm not used to the map anymore. Like they're doing kind of like that. Yeah, the tiny release after just helps you to not gear up pretty much, and that's huge. Like you don't want to gear up in the middle of that turn. So before hitting the rock on 4, you want to be essentially no slide to the grass. So you want to be just turning right ever so slightly until you're about to hit that crack, like the spot you want to hit with your left tire. And then right before you want to turn left, but it's right before. And then through the air, you want to be turning left essentially the whole way. But if it seems like you're going to come down going straight through the checkpoint, start releasing that steer so that you can go straight. But otherwise you just full steer left all the way and then you're going to land into a bug slide more than likely. So, but if that's going to happen, you need to be ready to correct to the right like immediately and go up the hill and then yeah, finish as fast as possible. Yeah, for this map it is super random. Like to get it really good going down the hill, good gearing and everything, it seems super random to me. You can see I just shot ahead with my PB there, like it just doesn't even make sense. It's all about your RPMs and traction and everything. I almost just PB'd 1,000th away. What the fuck? I thought I was PBing right there, dude. Yeah, you pretty much want it to look somewhat like that. At least that's my strat. There's a few different strats though as far as doing that corner. Might as well see if I can get a PB now after that. Just a few attempts though here. Wonder how much aquarium hunted this map. Really curious. If you want me to show you on 4, I can show you. Hard to get good speed out of the beginning. You want to land super smooth. I don't even know who that guy is. Dude got a lucky run. This is like one of my best weeks so far, and I don't even like the maps that much. You want me to show you here? I can show you both of the strats. Either one will get you sub 17 or sub 18. First, I'll just let my replay go. Oh, you want me to start the room? Okay, I'll start it after I play the replay right here. I can look like barely steering and left before impact. I can play it. I'll play my replay again. And you can see it with the inputs anyway. See it? Yeah. And if that's too, like, if this seems to be easier for you, you can always do this and release right here. And try to zoop across right there. You'll get more speed, but it's just hard to get around the corner with it. But if you can manage to land and get more speed and go through around the corner, then you'll get a huge PB off of that. This. That's what Dowers is trying to do right now. He's trying to fly and catch reactor up right here. But yeah, I mean, like, if you really want to get it, just don't give up hope. You're not gonna hit. It's not consistent at all. Like, the rock's just gonna send you where it wants to, really. And it's savable. Like, if you're going close to the checkpoint or where you want to go, you can release, you can hit reverse, like little things to make it through the checkpoint and make it successful. Like, I'm honestly kind of hitting them a little consistent, but only because I literally have 10 hours, almost 11, doing this map. You'll get a feel for it though. I'm not hitting the right spot usually. Nice. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of those. It's hard to make it successful. My first one I got, I think honestly was faster, but I messed up the end by hitting the wall. But I would say it was a tiny bit faster, like a couple hundreds faster. Really sucked. And when I PB'd, I could see it, like I was coming up on it, and then it tapped the wall, and I just blew right by. It was so sad. Yes, unless you feel like you're gonna land going straight. If you want to land going straight, you want to be ready to stop steering left. Like usually you're gonna come up and you're just gonna be sideways all the way to the right, so you're gonna have to steer left, I mean, no matter what, to correct it. Like in my flight, I stopped steering left like about right here in the air so that I could land going straight. I've had runs that were almost perfect and I hit the checkpoint, the left side of the checkpoint. Going straight, pretty much. Just don't even want to do that, dude. It's the last day. Way too much pain. I'll probably get one here in a little bit. It'll just probably be slow. Gotten many slow ones. If you land sliding out and you don't bug slide, it's doomed to run. It'll end up being like an 18.5 or some shit. If I randomly PB'd, that would be pretty cool, dude. Like just a little bit. Looks kind of snazzy. Very slow, but it looks cool. And like the more to the right of that mark, on the rock that you hit, the more upside down you're gonna go. And then the more to the left you hit, you're gonna go, the more up you're gonna go. Like if you don't hit dead in that middle mark, it's not gonna line you up right. But I want to say that if you hit to the left of it, it's still possible. Just maybe more unlikely. Sometimes it's just gonna flip you like that. Freaking weird. I definitely wouldn't stress it too bad to get it because it's the last day. It's gonna have something new to hunt tomorrow. Hopefully we get a cool cut. Oh, that was close actually. Should have released more. Like that was super slow. Like you have to get it just right, or it's just not gonna work. That's why it's super frustrating. Even if you go through the checkpoint, like the chances of you finishing fast are very slim. Alright, yeah, I feel it, dude. I'm gonna jump to map 2. It's my worst ranking map. It's like the last map I really want to get a PB on. Yeah, no problem. Five is rough, dude. Yeah, I know what you mean. It's hella hard to PB this, like, I got a lucky PB, honestly. I got speed and then nailed the last couple drifts, but I didn't get them that great. And like I can get a lot more speed, but I just can't finish quicker. So annoying. But you want to hit like a tiny drift there, tiny drift here, early drift here to turn into there. This is more speed. But it's just like never enough to catch my PB. Makes no sense. Map 5 is painful, like more painful than map 4 for sure. Because the trick you have to get is right at the beginning, so you're just restarting, like restarting. Like almost like it more when the cut is at the end of the map. Because then at least you get to play for a little, you know. You're not like I'm 4 hours into that map or something like that with 3,000 attempts. Like, that's crazy. Where it took 10 hours for me to get those attempts on map 4. This one I wish there was a cut. It seems like you could cut it a couple different spots, but it's not possible. Like super close. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean it's like it's hard to compare. 5 is just annoying because the way it pops you up randomly, and so like 99% of the time it's impossible to finish with how it pops you up. But like you try and you zip down, and like whatever you do, you're gonna get too high. You're gonna be too high because it popped you up too far backwards. But there's like a lot of different strats. I've seen people like crashing into the side almost of that little block in the middle, and that seems to be maybe promising, but I don't know if it's promising enough for me to want to go hunt it more. Like, and that's understandable. That's probably true as well. But this, like, I just don't like this kind of map. It's just not for me. I like tricks. This is like super precise drifting and shit. That's my opinion as well this week. With probably map 1 close behind. Yeah, there's a couple different cuts, so at least you got the other one, which I put like 4 hours into trying to get that, and I couldn't even PB with that, so. It was super annoying. Did some honking. Yeah, I liked map 3 as well, but I just wish it was a puzzle map. Like, I don't know why they took that away. Like, how are people complaining about the puzzle maps being a puzzle map? Like, that's just lame. Can't even remember what it was. What was the map 3? I brainwashed myself with this week's maps, dude. Oh, that one? Yeah, that one was decent. Like, that one was actually a route finding map. I only got like top 100 that week on that map though. No. Oh, that would have been a small PB. Fuck. Yeah, what you know, I had that idea and I was wishing people would be doing that, but nobody clipped it. Like, nobody put a clip out of it, so it stayed hidden. Like, I don't know if you guys remember me showing it. I showed that shit on stream and was like, this is the route, dude. Somebody's gonna do this, and then nobody showed it. And then it ended up being the top 5. That was sad. I have to like go higher up this wall and then jump to the left to go wide on the corner where all the speed comes from. What's up, Wheeler? How's it going? This little wall, dude. Super agitating. Fucking god dang it, dude. Why do I keep locking up the corner?
Same again. Another PB thrown. Check. Too much drift. I wonder if I should put it in like follower only chat sometimes, because where it would get bots to, it would take bots out of my shit. Ruined. I need to like spice up my stream elements or something. Dude, I know I can PV here, but goddamn. Getting it to happen is the trick.
So close. That's close. Fuck. That hump. Fuck that hump. Dude. Have to get that last grip more tight. Yeah.
I think that I want to go competing a little bit with the fellows. Because sometimes I just randomly will get a PB. It's a different environment. But this, oh no. We gotta do this. Everybody's going to face like the safe routes. Oh shit. 2 minutes. Think I can get one in 2 minutes? I don't know, man. Yes, sir. Oh shit. Oh, Cheetahfy's in here. Just beat the shit out of Cheetahfy. Oh, cute cat too. From Washington. Let's try. Latin. I got third place probably. We drove through the wall. I told you. I told you. Told you it's gonna happen. Holy shit. Shit just glitched the fuck out. I guess I'm not recording that. That's crazy. What was that, my second run in the lobby? Start wasn't even that great. Wonder why that always happens. Like, why can I PB in a lobby against people, but not on my own? Crazy. See if it works here. Surely. Loving brigade. I thought it was hitting the wall. Probably won't even beat that run I just got him into there. Damn. Going pretty good. I PB'd map 1 just a minute ago in this lobby. My theory is, when I'm competing, I play a little better sometimes. So always, at the end of the week, I'll always just start playing in the lobby a couple times, or usually it's Friday or Saturday, I'll just start playing in lobbies, and I'll get some random PBs. That's what just happened. I really wish it would work on this map though. I think I just suck too bad at tech to PB here again. Oh. I hopped. I got a hop right there. Yeah, thanks. I see you out there. You're one of my top competitors, usually. I just don't like tech that much. Like, I might win this lobby, but I don't like it. Yeah, I just randomly PB'd that map. I've been hunting it too. I've been trying to beat that dude, a natural, what's his name? Natural something. I don't even know who that dude is, but he beat me on that map somehow. Thank you for the follow. I'm just waiting for Turtle to come back and start actually trying to win. I don't know what he's doing. And as soon as he comes back and starts really trying to win, I'll be dropped down to number 2 again for however long. I just PB'd this one last night. Finally. Yep. Pretty much sums up the map right there. Slow-mo abuser, does that mean this guy's a cheater? Bro, I can't aim that finish for crap. Like, look at, oh my god. There's always a map like I get one finish all around. Wow. Oh. Suddenly I can aim the finish. Oh, we got Gabri now. Almost got my PB on him. Map took 11 hours almost. Robbed me of my life. If I can. I can remember how to do a normal run on this map. So bad. I can't remember the map anymore normal way. That's bad. Might as well throw a few cut attempts in there just in case I can get it. Oh, this dude nailed the cut in a lobby. That's funny. Oh, so did I, dude. Just slowly. Fuck. Yeah, it took me like 10 hours. It took me 10 hours to get. Like that slow one I just got wasn't even my normal way PV. Damn, that was close actually to being good. What'd this guy get? Nice, dude. Bro beat my time. But I don't know what that name. I just don't know what that name. If you really want to try to get it, I have a YouTube and a TikTok video of that, my run. And it shows the inputs and everything. But I mean, it's the last day, so sometimes it's hard to want to do that shit on the last day. It's always interesting to me that people ask for the controls when you can just literally bring up the settings and look at your controls. Like, can you not do that? Weird. Dude just got like a top 10 time right there, probably maybe top 15. But his name is Slow Mo Abuser, so I don't know, man. Be some weird stuff going on. The intro to this map is so bad. Like, what the fuck is that? Wasn't ready. Oh my god. Fucking slam dunked that shit. I only got a little longer, but I stream usually like Tuesdays and Thursdays at 8 at night. And then other random times like right now. And I always do Discovery, of course, 9 o'clock on Sunday. That's not going anywhere. Wow, that's so slow. How is that so slow? How do you make it go faster? Oh my god. Dude's like, fuck this map. Nice time. I got the side finish and everything just super slowly. Game's full of trolls, dude. Oh, he is Zoo. Oh, I ruined that start. Fuck. Damn. One of the best starts ever. Gearing. You don't want to gear in the corner. Shit. This map is so frustrating with that corner. Did it again. Fuck. Hella good starts and then can't do the end. PB again, bro. I just beat Rod. Fuck yeah. Let me record this time. That's huge to beat Rod on a map, dude. Oh my god. Thank you. A typo. Can't even believe I just PB'd with the right side start. God damn. I just want to PB this map though. I don't care about that one, dude. This is like my nemesis of the week. It's actually very, very easy to mess up the end. If you gear up, you're screwed. I would even say, like, if you gear up, it takes off like 500s or even a 10th off of your time sometimes. My strat essentially is to release. I do a tiny release and a brake tap going in, and then I do another tiny release as I'm leaving the plastic. Hey, what's up? How's it going? Yeah, you want to do like a tap release as you enter, and then I'm doing another tap release as I'm leaving the plastic. That's my strat. I tried doing the drift one and I just can't get it good. I know Rod's gonna giggle though when he sees that. That's funny. First time ever I beat Rod. Bro. Of course. I'll probably focus the shit out of this later and maybe PB it. That was so bad. I hunted it, like, at first I was top 6,000. Like, my discovery run was top 6,000. And then I actually struggled to get it to top 1,000, and then I just, like, kept playing, and randomly I just got, like, a super good run, and that's where I'm at now. It was 0.025. But to be honest, I don't think I'm gonna PB it again. I really wanted to break down into 16, but I just don't think I can. It's still pretty good. Like where you jump over the gate, like you don't jump over the rail to the grass part. You want to go kind of high and then jump low to the left, so that you're going up wide, and then a tiny drift. Most of the time I won't give you the tiny drift, but you want like a tiny drift, pretty much just to slow yourself down, and then go up kind of wide, and then yeah, at the end it's 2 drift. I used 1 drift to go in around the wide corner, little one, with a wide setup, and then two little drifts. Well, I used 2 little drifts, but I think it's faster to do like 1 slightly bigger drift to start, and then another little one to angle your car more. But it's hard. It's really hard to do. For me, I can't play tech for shit unless I focus. Like, I have to hyper focus on just tech to get it, like, to get the drifts down and everything. Actually letting me get some finishes here. This one, just want to get down as fast as possible. both of those. Like turn kind of late to get to it so you can go down quicker. Little counter steer right here. It's kind of frustrating though to get a good time because of the grabbing this checkpoint. Good speed. If you're still here, when I mess with my safe area or whatever, the dead zone for my controller, like I messed on accident with my sensitivity, I think, and so it's like hard as hell to play. Nice time. Oh, that was my chance to snipe you right there. I tied my PB before I got this PB. I tied my PB like twice. I think I had a .2, like .20 something. Even if I don't get a finish, I'm just gonna do straight cuts, dude. That's all I know how to do anymore. Wish I could get it with a better start. My start was kind of bad. Fuck. I slid too much. It's always hard. It's like a toss-up whether you're gonna go for a bug slide or not. So it's like I hesitated too long. Like that. Craziness. Pretty sure I just nailed it through the checkpoint twice in a row. That's freaking nuts. No way. Almost 3 times. Wow. That's crazy. Like, I don't know how to do it anymore, dude. Too many cuts. You have to like immediately go down. I know. I just hit the wall. I just hit the freaking wall. Wow. It's the start, so you have to get early, like early into the booster at the start. And then almost you have to get a little zoop when you go through that bowl, and then immediately go down very close, and then you have to just be very close to all the corners from then on. And you have to get SDs. So just be tapping. Like as soon as you go through that second checkpoint, just like tap 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 and almost try to hit the corner, and then don't steer on the grass, just go straight on the grass. And then as soon as you hit that third checkpoint, just tap 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 into the finish. And you'll PB that. But it's all about just being fast and then getting good SDs. Like from your time, you have to get SDs to improve. I only had it down to I think a 0.05, and then I started hunting the cut. And the first time I got the cut, I did a sick bug slide and was very fast, but then when I was about to finish, I hit the wall. But I still PB'd to a 0.9 something, and then I PB'd again to a 0.8 something. Because I didn't give up, like I just couldn't let that be my run, crashing next to the finish. SDs is where you overlapping, essentially if you overlap essentially around 50-50 your skid marks. I'd have to show you in a different map obviously, but your skid marks need to be overlapped like 50-50. You can look up a chart on it to see, there's charts, and go from there, but usually you just want it around 50-50. It depends on the surface and your speed.
But essentially on that map, if you just start tapping, like tap steer, just like tap 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 to steer, from the second checkpoint to the finish, you're gonna improve a little bit. Like even if you don't know how to do it, you're randomly gonna get one. Good. And that's essentially for all the speed maps. Like there's usually not a speed map where SDs don't matter. It stands for speed drift. And you'll know if you're getting one if your skid marks are overlapped. If they're not overlapped and it just looks like one, you're just sliding. You're not SDing. But I would just look up a chart. Like if you want to really learn about it, look up a chart, because there's charts on there. You could even like print that shit out and just have a copy of it or whatever laying around, or just save it and go back to it when you want to. Yeah, it's called a lot of different things, but SD is usually what I hear it be called. This map's not even gonna give me a fin. Oh my god. Gonna be finless. Oh my god, dude. Oh shit. Hey, thank you for the follow, dude. Oh, I just went finless on this map, dude. Oh my gosh. Nice finish. I couldn't do it this time. I'm just in the lobby. Yeah, I have a 0.4. I went through the side finish on pretty much the run you just did. I went through the side finish. I think I'm just playing in the public lobby right now. Beating Rod though, what an accomplishment, dude. Holy shit. Damn, yeah, you're going hella fast then. So if you had finished into the side one, you would beat me. So So if you watch my inputs here right before I go down this hill, that's what you want to do right there. For me at least. Works for me. Essentially, I use the first tiny release to get down the hill. Jacob's in here. What the fuck, Jacob? Back, Jacob. Quick. Oh, I have my shit. Alright. Have to do it the other way. Quick, everybody, spec Jacob. See, he's doing almost my same inputs. This is the guy with the world record. And he's going down the first. Oh my god, dude. And he's going down how I went down. Before I changed it. That's crazy. That's actually crazy. Yeah, I'm gearing up. I don't know if you can hear that, but that was a super good run, but gearing up in the middle of the corner just takes it away completely. You want it to sound like that, like a high rev through the whole corner. What's up, Dan? I'm in between Zion stole my bike and Rod right now on this leaderboard. That's hella funny. What a sandwich. I'm in the live server. Jacob's actually in here right now. I just got to spec his route. Finally. Where he does the same thing I do, which makes me feel alright. Except he goes down here. Which I used to do. I used to do that same route. I don't really see that much of a difference in him though. I think it's all in the last corner. You just get to the last corner as fast as possible and then do it real good. Big surprise there. Yeah, essentially you just want, like, he's doing the same thing, but he was going back and forth. He's doing both strats back and forth. But the first one is you drift into that, like, there's like a nook in that drop down,
and you have to just perfectly drift against that and then go straight down. You want to go straight down. You don't want to go like wide around the corner. The second part is just not gearing up. So that's why there's releases involved. Like even with the drift strat, I'm pretty sure that most of the time they're gonna do a tiny release as they're going down to prevent gearing up, because if you gear up, you're dead. Alright, good luck, peanut butter Dan. My worst map of the week right here. Eating this checkpoint right now. Don't know why I'm doing that. You see I was gaining on my PB is because I got that little drift just right. Little drift before that corner and then taking it wide so you don't get like a lot of traction loss or airtime. Like that. I got a hop. But so does my PB. So. And then 2 drifts at the end. A little better, less of a hop. Hit the wall. Less of a hop. Hit the wall. I have to like adjust what I'm doing for that more speed. To come in like more tight, wide and tight at the same time. Up with the German, bro. Good, good, good. Bad. I had to do 2 little drifts to enter there because I was too fast. You need to come in more like tight. I can't freaking do it. Like that. Nice. What's up, Captain? How's it going? How'd the move go? Oh man, I have to go here in a minute. My boys are up. I have twin boys and they were napping, and now I kept checking the camera, and now they're up talking to each other. Honestly, the freaking funniest thing to see in the whole world to me. Yep. I have like a Ring camera, like the portable kind for their room. So while they're napping, if I come do something, I can watch and like make sure they're not waking up all pissed or whatever. I'll play this round and then I have to go. They're happy for now. They're actually being good right now. Sometimes they do start freaking out, getting pissed. They're identical twins, but I swear, like, they have different, like, they're completely different personalities. Like, when they split in the womb, like, they just took different parts. So sometimes they'll just be like fighting and slapping the shit out of each other. Other times they'll play. I'm interested to see how it'll work out when they get bigger. If they're gonna be like enemies or if they're gonna be friends. Kind of. I would say more. They're really similar. Like they'll both be dancing and shit. They like dancing to music. But like one will just be like dropping it low, and the other one's just doing like ballerina kind of moves almost. It's like super funny to watch. Super funny. Like there's magic to having a kid, but like there's just this extra magic when there's if they're twins. Like it's just really unique. Super funny to watch. I have hella videos of them dancing together. It's so funny. Like imagine like a little baby twerking with one hand straight up in the air. Like that's one of them, and then the other one's like just doing squats, like hella fast squats, like dropping it low. Yeah, it's just so fucking funny to watch. What's up? I finally PB'd on this shit. I think it was last night. Heck yeah. I'm surprised it's so high up on the leaderboard too. I have to go here after this round, but I thank you all for coming by. This will probably be it for my streaming today, just because I'm max honestly on the maps. Like there's no point in me continuing to try to beat them down more. My more recent PBs, I'm probably top 30 something world overall. Probably my best week so far. Hopefully it'll just keep getting better.
No, I didn't. Carl won, right? I'm pretty sure I heard that. Watching him play is like freaking magic. I don't know how he does it, dude. Was it? Did the dude crash? Yeah. It's always how it goes, dude. It's like when freaking Carl beat Grenady because Grenady got that freaking bug or whatever on that Red Bull can. Like the dude, like, not only is he a hella good player, he just has hella good luck, like, super good luck. I'm gonna check in. I want to see how I did top. Oh, is it not updated? It says 46 world. I got 70 world here, right in the middle of Rod. Yeah, for sure. The dude has aura. Yeah, I gotta go. Thanks guys for coming. Yeah, dude, there's no way I could do better. I mean, in weeks to come, I probably will, but this is pretty damn good for this week. Last week, I think I was top 60. That's 61. Like, I'm gradually just getting better and better. Hopefully we'll have some good maps tomorrow. I'll be back. If I don't do a stream later, which I probably am not going to, I'll be back in the morning at 9 PST for the new weekly shorts. Nice. Yeah, I might do two. Sometimes I do. You too, thanks for coming and thanks for following. And good job on the rank this week. Beating Jade is actually good. He's a decent player, it looks like. Dude, I beat Turtled. Bro. I fucking beat him. I didn't even see that. Give me that shell. No, I'm kidding. Dude, he's gonna. That might inspire him right there to make a comeback. Not gonna lie. That's hella funny. I just wanted to beat the other dude. Natural talent. I've never seen that dude in my life, but he beat me here, so I was like, dude, I have to beat him because I just don't count Turtled. But apparently they were right next to each other on the leaderboard. That's nuts. Yeah, go hunting. It just takes a little bit of luck there at the end. Take care of the gear. Don't let it gear up. Good luck, though. I'll see you guys later. Thank you.